Have you ever been surrounded by people and still felt completely alone? That kind of loneliness sort of hits you differently, don't you think? You smile in conversation, maybe you go through the motions, you answer, "I'm fine," but deep down there's a quiet emptiness that no one else sees. And the truth is, my friend, a lot more people are carrying loneliness than we realize. Some people feel alone after loss, I guess. Some people feel alone in marriage. Some people feel alone because of anxiety, because it isolated them. And some people just simply feel disconnected from purpose, from friendship. And just they don't have any support. Loneliness has a way of convincing you that nobody understands what you or I are carrying. But today I want you to hear this clearly. Please, my friend. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are not walking through life alone. One of the biggest lies loneliness tells people is this: no one cares. But God created people for connection, encouragement, and my favorite thing, community. Even in the Bible, God said it's not good for a man to be alone. Well, why is that, Mark? Because isolation, what it does is it drains people emotionally, mentally, spiritually. The enemy loves isolation because isolated people begin to lose their hope. But healing often begins when people reconnect. Sometimes one encouraging conversation can change someone's entire day. One prayer can restore hope. One community can remind someone that they still matter. Maybe lately you felt disconnected. Is that you? Maybe you pulled away from people because you're tired, you're hurt, or maybe disappointed. Or how about this one? Emotionally exhausted. Maybe you've been carrying struggles privately because you just don't want to burden anybody else. But healing doesn't happen by hiding forever. Strength grows when people support each other. And community matters more now than ever. In a world filled with, constant noise, social media, and surface level conversations, many people are starving for something real. Think about it. Real encouragement, real prayer. How about this one? Real friendship, real faith. That's why community is powerful. Not because people are perfect, but because nobody should fight life's battles completely alone. And here's something important I want you to remember today. Loneliness is a season. Did you get that? It's not your identity. Just because you feel alone today doesn't mean you'll stay there forever. God still has people He can place in your life. God still has a purpose for you. God still sees your heart, your pain, your prayers, and those silent struggles. Sometimes your breakthrough begins with just one decision. How about this one? To stop isolating and start reconnecting. To open your heart again, to trust again, and to believe again. My friend, you were never meant to carry everything by yourself. And if you're listening right now, emotionally tired, discouraged, or disconnected, let this message today remind you this. Please. There are still people who care. There are still people praying for you. There are still communities built on encouragement, built on hope. There are communities built on faith. And you belong, do you get this? You belong in one of them, at least one. So before you go, I want to thank you for spending time with me today. Our prayer is that today's message encouraged your faith, strengthened your heart, and reminded you that you're never walking alone. Guys, I'm Mark. Welcome to Hit the Mark Life and Bible Community. It's part of my brother's Paul Height Ministries, a nonprofit dedicated to helping people grow in faith, find hope, and build a stronger relationship with God. And if these messages have encouraged you today, we would invite you to prayerfully consider partnering with this mission. Your financial support, it helps us continue creating faith-filled content, growing our outreach not only within our community but all over the world, and building a community centered on hope, encouragement, and biblical truth. We've made it really simple to support through our ministry page, and every gift, doesn't matter whether it's small or large, helps us continue reaching people who may need encouragement the most. So subscribe, share this message, with someone who needs hope today. I know you know somebody. And remember, God is still writing your story. We'll see you next time. God bless you.